Sports Information Director Adam Heinzen joined along with 20th year head Warriors men's and women's cross-country coach Steve Travis as the Warriors kick off their 2012 season this Saturday when they compete in the Barry Invitational at Colburn Park in Green Bay. First, Coach, your teams arrived on campus August 19th. How has the preseason gone for your squads?
It was a great move-in week. Tons of team activities. Obviously, we ran a lot that week as well, but took in the Brewer game, spent a little time at Bradford Beach, as well as did a little trail work behind the stadium at an 800-meter loop we carved in the woods behind the stadium. So some fun times.
Can you kind of talk about the training regiments that your team's gone through? Not a majority of the training takes place during the summer on their own, but can you kind of explain the workout regiments that the athletes have been going through leading up to this first race?
Sure. The summer outline, many have kept faithful with that, building up their base for the summer, or from the summer for the season. And our traditional long run is on either Sunday or Monday. Tuesday tends to be our hardest day of the week with hills or interval type work. Today they're doing a little bit of recovery on a Wednesday. Thursday's kind of medium hard depending on the weekend that's coming up for the meet. And then looking forward to the first race on Saturday at the Barry.
Yeah, before we talk about that race, let's talk about your two teams. First, the men's team, 8 returning letter winners, 2 newcomers. Can you talk a little bit about the group you have on the men's side this year?
Yeah, Isaac and Tommy are back as juniors, and Nick Biancuso as well. They've all have put in a solid summer of work. Isaac especially had a really breakthrough track season this past spring, and we're excited to see him making some huge strides this fall. A good mix of guys. Yesterday's workout, a nice tight pack of warriors charging up the hill as we did our hill repeats yesterday. Excited for so many of them to be fit and ready to really take a huge step forward, I think, this year as a program with being able to train together and looking forward to racing together as well.
Great. Then on your women's side, you have 3 returners and 7 newcomers, but some solid all-around athletes there. Can you speak about the women's team?
Yeah, Alyssa and Chris coming back as juniors this year, the 2 of them. Again, a great summer work ethic, so ready for the season. And a number of newcomers, a wide array of current students that are now coming out their first season with us as being sophomores. A couple transfers this year as well that will really make a big impact as the season unfolds. Again, just like saying with the men, many of them kept very faithful with the summer workout regiment. They're fit and healthy and ready to really get things going here on Saturday.
Yeah, 2 of those female returners, Sarah Freilich, the freshman of the year, the reigning NAC freshman of the year, and Alyssa Schumacher, the junior you had mentioned, honorable mention in the conference last year. So definitely with some of the newcomers you have in, got to be excited to top last year's finish at the conference.
Yeah, very, very excited.
And then let's talk about this weekend's race, the Barry Invitational, and an untraditional race from the normal 6K and 8K standards, but you've been running at this meet for at least 17 years. It's been a staple in the schedule. Can you talk about the race? It's untraditional with the women running a 5K and the men running the 4 mile.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the season with the shorter distances, kind of ease them into the championship distance over the course of the next couple weeks. Barry, it tends to be a little warm with being September, or the first part of September here. Hoping for it to be a little cooler, or I guess always hoping for it to just be a little bit cooler, but a good mix. I believe the only other conference school that'll be there is MSOE this year. So we'll see a few different teams, and the course itself is in a park there in Green Bay. Tends to be pretty forgiving in that it's not a real challenging course, just a good meet to get the season started.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck to both teams this weekend, and we'll touch base with you next week.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.